What about this press conference, the atmosphere? You think the fight can get anywhere close to this exciting?
Well, I think the atmosphere at the fight is going to be a lot bigger and better. In addition to 15,000 more people, or 12 or 13,000 more people, we'll have the excitement and the feeling of the fight. So we're looking forward to Oberhausen because it's going to rock and roll in Oberhausen.
And getting this fight together, from the moment Rico challenged Badr, were you immediately on there to get it under the Glory wing?
We wanted to do this under the Glory for sure. We're the top kickboxing organization in the world. These are two of the top fighters in the world. Rico's got the belt. Badr's, as they talked a lot about tonight, is old school. So it's interesting because I think they're only about 3 or 4 years apart in age, but they're talking old school versus new school, only because Badr fought in the K1 days. But for us, it's a great matchup. It kind of seals Rico's legacy to go against a guy like Badr. And, that should be a great, exciting evening for everyone around the world.
But there's one thing missing, and it's the belt. Is that a shame for you as a promoter in the sport?
Well, it just leaves another fight on the line, doesn't it? So, Badr didn't want to go 5 rounds this time. His history was fighting 3-round fights. Rico said, I don't care, I just want to fight Badr. So I think the guys wanted to fight each other, and, from that standpoint, it was a hard fight to make, but an easy fight to make because the guys wanted to do it. Then it was just a matter of working out the details.
So now you have this big fight coming up. You also made a couple of announcements about the next step in media with UFC Fight Pass, with Ziggo Sport. Do you think that the Glory organization is going to a next level?
We're carrying a lot of momentum. We're expanding in 2017, more events on more continents with more fighters. We've got better networks all the time. This partnership with the UFC is an amazing thing. UFC is the #1 combat organization in the world, in the universe. We're the #1 kickboxing organization, so it's a great partnership for us, and I think it's a good partnership for them. We're filling content on UFC Fight Pass, and you're going to be able to go to UFC.tv to find this fight anywhere in the world. There are a few guys that cross over, but there have not been that many successful crossovers. Alistair Overeem fought some kickboxing. Now he's fighting again in the UFC. But from that standpoint, we are at the top of our game. UFC's at the top of their game. They've got some expansion plans. We've got expansion plans. So I think it works really well together.
And is a combined event in those plans?
Could be. You never know what the future would bring. We're working with them now on Fight Pass. We're working with them on pay-per-view at UFC TV. Down the road, I'll leave anything open.